Hi, this is Ed, K9EMP, with K9EMP Budget Ham Radio and Preparedness. Today I'm going to talk to you about my very first experience with Winter Field Day.
Kilo 9 Echo Mike Papa, Kilo 9 Echo Mike Papa, K9EMP.
Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about my very first experience with Winter Field Day since I became a ham in May of 2020, in the height of the human malware virus, otherwise known as COVID-19. I'm going to cover what radio I was using, my antenna solution, and also my power solution. And also my logging solution. The antenna that I was using was an EFHW 40 through 10 meter that I built. I built this antenna after watching some videos on Jason, KM4ACK's YouTube channel, and also after watching Josh, KI6NAZ, demo this antenna. This antenna is very simple. It is just made out of some old World War II telephone wire, a 99-cent cutting board from Walmart, a few nuts and bolts, and hand winding a 49-to-1 Unknown using a -43 toroid. My power solution that I was using is based around a MyAddy 16 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery that I picked up off of Amazon after watching a couple of reviews from Jason, KM4ACK. And I can say so far I am very impressed with this battery. My logging solution, I was just using a Dell Latitude laptop with a halfway decent battery and using N3FJP's logging software for Winter Field Day, specifically for Winter Field Day. And finally, the radio that I was using is a Yaesu FT891 that I picked up from Maine Trading Company. I got a killer deal from them by looking in their refurbished section. I was able to pick up this unit for about $530 with free shipping. So far, I really like the radio, but I haven't really been able to take it portable since it is winter time here in Illinois and the weather is not the greatest. With this being the very first Winter Field Day since I became a ham, I really enjoyed being able to get out and get portable and test my equipment. Although the weather was not so cooperative. It was in the mid-30s, it started out snowing, then it changed to rain, and then it was back to a little bit of snow and then back to rain for the rest of the day. It was very hard to stay warm and stay dry and keep my equipment dry. I did have to call it quits fairly early due to the wind picking up and rain starting to blow into the pavilion I was using as my shelter. Unfortunately, I was only able to make about 26 or 27 contacts, but I did get a fair bit of coverage across the US. One of the things that I learned from this experience is that I'm going to have to rethink my antenna design a little bit if I'm going to be out in the rain for an extended period of time. I did experience some high SWR, and that was also one of the reasons that I did decide to call it quits fairly early. The second thing that I've learned is that I'm going to have to look into some warmer clothing and better gloves if I'm going to be out doing winter POTA activations or anything like that in cold weather. The third thing that I've learned is although that I have two 16 amp hour MyAddy batteries, I will need to come up with a solar setup to be able to recharge those to operate outdoors or off-grid for an extended period of time. The fourth thing that I've learned is when using an end-fed half-wave antenna, it is a very good idea to use a 1-to-1 choke before the coax goes into your radio. I was experiencing some interesting issues with my laptop every time I keyed my mic when I was trying to either call CQ or answer somebody's CQ during the whole Winter Field Day contest. It took me a couple of hours to track down that it was RFI that was causing my laptop to act a little funny. All in all, this was a very, very good experience to be able to test out my Go kit in not the greatest of conditions. I hope you enjoyed my short video about my very first winter field day experience. I will be making some more videos reviewing my Yaesu FT891, showing the battery box build, also showing a little bit more about my antenna, and finally showing more about my Go kit. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Please like and subscribe my channel.